Good evening, sports fans, on this late Friday, July 15th, 2016. Peter Wiggins signing out for Sports Roundup. Starting off down in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium, where the Boston Red Sox start the second half of the regular season against the Yankees. And the Red Sox got on the board first on a Ryan Hannigan homer. First homer of the season on a fly ball to left center field makes it 1-0 in favor of the Red Sox. And then top of the fifth, Travis Shaw homers on a fly ball to right field that scores John Bader Jr. and Shaw 3-0 in favor of the Red Sox. Then top of the sixth, Zenno Regards homers on a line fly ball to right left field that scores Des Pedroia and was 5-0 in favor of the Red Sox. But then in the bottom of the sixth, Cole Speltred singles on a ground ball to right field Brickabet that scores Stolen Castro 5-2 in favor of the Red Sox, and Headley scores. And then Ryan McCann grabs the force out of first baseman Hanley Ramirez to shortstop Zenno Regards to Jacoby Ellsbury scores. But the Sox sell the Yankees with good pitching in the bullpen as the Sox hold up the Yankees 5-3 to go to 50 and 38 in the season as Steven Wright had the right stuff. Gave up 3 hits and 3 runs and struck out 4 and got the win going 11-5, while Michael Banana got the loss score to 3-9 and Kojia gets his 5th save of the season as the Red Sox and Yankees go at it for the second of a 3-game series tomorrow at 4:05 p.m. at Yankee Stadium with Eduardo Rodriguez, a man for the Red Sox, while CC Sabathia, man for the Yankees. Okay, take a look at some other scores, man, and majors on this late Friday night. New York Mets leading in the Philadelphia Phillies 5-3 in the bottom of the ninth. Top of the ninth, Cincinnati Reds leading in the Milwaukee Brewers 5-4. And then 7th, Colorado Rockies leading in the Atlanta Braves 7-2. Top of the 7th, Cleveland Indians leading in the Minnesota Twins 4-2. St. Louis Cardinals over the Miami Marlins 4-2. Los Angeles Dodgers over the Arizona Diamondbacks 1-0. Chicago White Sox lost to the Angels, no score. Bottom of first, Toronto Blue Jays, Oakland Athletics, no score. Houston Astros leading the Seattle Mariners 1-0 in the top of the first. San Diego Padres, San Francisco Giants get it away by 10:40 p.m. out in San Diego. Chicago Cubs shut out the Texas Rangers 6-0. Washington Nationals with the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-1. Baltimore Orioles with the Tampa Bay Rays 4-3, and the Kansas City Royals fall to the Detroit Tigers 4-2. How about the Red Sox? 5 in a row, tied for the season best so far this season. And looking at the standings, the Red Sox are 2 games behind Baltimore for first place in the American League, a half game ahead of Toronto for second place in the American League. And in the AL Central, Cleveland Indians got a 6-game lead on the Detroit Tigers. And the Texas Rangers have a 5-game lead on the Houston Astros for first place in the AL West. In the National League East, Washington Nationals have a 6.5-game lead on the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Chicago Cubs have a 7.5-game lead on the St. Louis Cardinals. And the San Francisco Giants have a 6.5-game lead on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And if the season were to end tonight and the playoffs were to start today, then you would have Texas with a 1 seed, Baltimore and Cleveland with a 2 and Baltimore and Cleveland will be in the ALDS, and Boston and Toronto will be the wild card teams. And in the National League, you would have San Francisco Giants with a 1 seed, Washington and Chicago Cubs will face each other off, and LA Dodgers will be the wild card waiting the winner of the Miami New York Mets 1-game playoff. So anything that happened in the second half of the regular season in Major Leagues, the Pawtucket Red Sox shut out the Charlotte Knights at McCoy 2-0. Alright, take a look at some WNBA scores. Los Angeles Sparks over the Connecticut Sun 98-92. Indiana Fever over the Atlanta Dream 78-72. Minnesota Lynx over the New York Liberty 88-70. Chicago Sky over the Dallas Wings 70-60, and Seattle Storm over the Washington Mystics 13-5 with 6:10 left in the first quarter. Take a look at some NBA Summer League scores. San Antonio Spurs beat the Sacramento Kings 96 in the final overtime. D-League also over the New Orleans Pelicans 88-76. Trailblazers over the Boston Celtics 80-75. Houston Astros over the Houston Rockets over the Milwaukee Brewers 92-89. Atlanta Braves over the Memphis Grizzlies. Atlanta Hawks over the Memphis Grizzlies 89-79. Final. Philadelphia 76 over the Miami Heat 74-66. Dallas Mavericks over the Golden State Warriors 13-6. Alright, take a look at some sports news on this Friday night. United States Anti-Doping Agency has informed. But lesson of a potential doping violation 7 from an out of competition drug test administered June 28th. Englewood, Colorado. The Denver Broncos have decided outside linebacker Von Miller to a 6-year deal for 21 season. The team that on Friday. One of the history's most newsworthy sports legal controversies that get into the funny is New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady announced on Facebook that he will not continue his federal appeals against the NFL with 4-game suspension. David Durock has had a history of traded prospects, but Dylan Talent and Anderson Espinosa still comes as a surprise. Not in New Hampshire, retired 4-time Sprint Cup champion Jeff Gordon will turn the driver's seat next week at Indianapolis Motor Speedway if Dale Earnhardt Jr. The NFL franchise player deadline gave us some fun on Friday, including a surprise last-second deal between the New York Jets and Muhammad Wilkerson. Quarterback Kirk Cousins will play at the 1-year franchise tag of the season after he and Washington Redskins failed to reach an agreement on a long-term deal by Friday's deadline. Trail Scotland, Phil Mickelson wore a black rain suit. He didn't need it to be a push to the far end of the world tour all the way and stretched the lead. South Cove, 49 linebacker Aaron Lynch has been suspended for the first 4 games of the upcoming season for violating NFL substance abuse policy. Birmingham, Alabama, Chris Hero was right at Dodger Stadium with his best friend and longtime trainer Harry Rivers with the door of his cell phone as Chris Hero spins title shot undeserved but ready to see Chet versus Deontay Wilder. However, Alabama Ole Miss coach Hugh Freeze said on Thursday that he and his staff could have done a better job monitoring the action of the nose at the time and outside of the program led to the infractions and added the lengthy and late investigation. St. Louis Blues and Ford. Jaden Schwartz restricted free agent have avoided arbitration and agreed on a 5-year contract extension worth $26.75 million. The International Olympic Committee has been playing with a lake of fire. It's everybody else who's going to get burned. You can feel it coming, can't you? Nick Cage, Chris Dunn, and the Los Angeles Crystals of Vegas Summer League Roundtable. New York Jason Grube was heard about the trade makeup issues that caused him to fall in the top 10 of last month's Major League Baseball draft as Jason Grube has to deal with his Red Sox to get a $3.65 million signing bonus. Round Scotland, the Fab Four Sizzler so far. World number 1, Jason 8, number 2, Dustin Johnson, number 3, Jordan Spieth, and number 4, Rory McIlroy were roughly placed in the tournament. Favorites headed to 1-40 for British Open and Royal Trip. Chicago Bears recently Alshon Jeffrey will play a 2016 season under a 1-year franchise tag on the team. Failed to reach an agreement on a long-term deal before Friday's deadline. Dallas Stars for Jamie Benn has signed an 8-year contract with the team. The Stars announced Friday that covers the ref $76 million of the league's average annual value of $9.5 million, making men among the game's highest earning stars. So that is going to be it for Sports Member this late Friday night, July 15, 2016. Good night. See you tomorrow night.